Hey, what's up? Hello, I go by Ran. Today I'm gonna be doing a different kind of video than normal for you guys. I'm gonna be having a 4-month update on my nipple piercings. If you guys seen in a previous video, I did get my nipples pierced 4 months ago on September 9th. It's December 14th right now. So a lot of people have been asking me questions about them in person or on YouTube or on, you know, Instagram or whatever. And I'm just gonna make a video to address everything basically. So starting off, people ask me about the pain. They hurt. I'm not even gonna cap. They hurt really bad. I used to have an industrial piercing in my left ear, and that's the one that goes through like your whole cartilage area. That piercing hurt, but it was like a 10. It was like an 11, honestly. No cap, it was like an 11. But for these were like, these were bad. These were like a 12. I'm not gonna lie, they were like a 12. And I only say this because when they were pierced, the piercer was piercing me, I felt that needle go through every part of my freaking nipple. It was just really bad. It was really painful. That was the only thing that was, you know, bad about it, because the second he was done, it was like he was done. And of course, like, that initial pain was over. So it was like, I mean, they're sore, but it's tolerable. Like, I can go out and like do something right now. Like, they're not, the pain isn't stopping me from continuing my day. It was like that. It wasn't as bad afterwards. But I don't want that to turn people away from getting them, because people let pain turn them away from doing a lot of stuff. And I don't suggest that the pain turn you away from getting them done, because of course they're still worth it, you know. Like, the pain is only temporary. I would not get them done again. Like, if something happened, no, I wouldn't get them done again, because it wasn't pleasurable at all. So the way I take care of them is I use antimicrobial soap. Antimicrobial soap is basically just the orange dial soap. I use that instead of the normal sea salt soaks or whatever, because I had my industrial for a minute and you can see it's not there anymore. So ever since I had my industrial, I used sea salt on that, and I did not like it, because in some cases it made it burn, and in other cases it just didn't give me the results I wanted to. And I think that using the soap is way easier than mixing sea salt and water and warm water together and, you know, heating it up or just doing whatever, measuring the right amount of salt and the right amount of water that you mixing together. It was just too much for me, so I moved on to antimicrobial soap for every piercing after my industrial. And ever since I got my tragus, I got my rook, and I have my nipples. So my tragus is fully healed, my nipples are doing great, and my rook is perfectly fine ever since I've started using antimicrobial soap. A lot of piercers do recommend sea salt, but for me, I wouldn't recommend it, just because it wasn't what made me heal. Like, I didn't see results from sea salt, I seen results from antimicrobial soap. So that's just how I take care of them. I used to wash them, of course, like when I first got them, I did it twice a day, every day. But now it's just, I do it once in the morning. I definitely do it after I wake up, and I don't do it at night. I just get in the shower, and my shower is like me cleaning my nipples. So it doesn't, you know, phase. I don't do much to clean them anymore, except for, you know, when I first wake up. The healing process is like, now they don't, like, of course they're not as pussy, or like they don't crust or like get like pussy or whatever as much as they used to. Like, now it's like, it's not normally anything on them when I go to clean them, but of course I still clean them. But, you know, of course at the beginning, when they were like brand new, it was like pus and stuff over there. Another thing that people take into consideration is like, should they wear a bra or not? Me, I haven't worn bras in years, so I'm gonna give you the side of the no bra stance. For that, I did not wear a bra when I went to get them pierced, and some people say it gives them comfort when they after they got them pierced, and it was like something holding them together so they wouldn't just be like hanging there, I guess. For me, it probably would have been uncomfortable for me to wear a bra, because I haven't worn one in so long. I didn't have an issue with them afterwards. Like, the only thing about me is every piercing I get, I bleed. I don't know why. Some people bleed, some people don't. That was the only issue for me, but my piercer, he gave me paper towels and stuff to hold them, like tape onto my boobs to keep them from, you know, bleeding or whatever. Ever since I haven't worn a bra, that first night, people say that they can sleep on their stomach if they sleep on their stomach if they wear a bra. Me, I like sleeping on my stomach, but that first night I could not. Like, I think I woke up out of my sleep because I would like land on my stomach and it would hurt. So I don't suggest, don't do that. You're not supposed to sleep on your piercings anyway, especially when you first get them. But the first night, no, it wasn't working for me. So I had to sleep on my back. But every night after that, I was fine with sleeping on my stomach. It didn't bother me at all. It doesn't bother me anymore now. It's kind of like they're not even there. Another issue I go through now is getting them caught on things. Without me wearing a bra, it's more likely for me to get it caught on something. And that's happened a couple times. Not many times, but a couple of times. And that's just something you're gonna go through. If you wear a bra or not, you're gonna go through them getting caught on something. Even when they're fully healed, they're gonna get caught on something. But not unless you do something crazy, you'll be fine. Your nipple's not gonna rip off. Mine sure haven't. And it's only quick. It's kind of quick pain. I mean, depending on what you're ripping off. Like, if you're doing something crazy, then it's different. But for me, it rubbing against something or it getting caught on something, it's like initial pain. It's like a damn, but then it's like over really quick. Another thing people tend to ask me about is like sex. So don't touch them when you first get them. Give them a month to breathe. And then see how you feeling, because you don't want to be doing nothing when you first get them. I mean, I promise you don't. I'm telling you from experience, you don't want to do anything when you first get them, because it's gonna be like uncomfortable. Like, it's not gonna feel good. It's gonna be uncomfortable. So with me, prior to having nipple piercings, I had flat nipples. Like, they didn't like stick out or nothing. If it was cold, if I was doing something, they didn't stick out. So during when I was getting them pierced, of course they were sticking out then, and then after they are more prominent than what they used to be. They're not really flat anymore. Even like if it's cold or if something's going on, then they're gonna stick out, and they never used to stick out, like, at all. They never used to stick out. That's something that I noticed that is different about them, especially when something's happening. So don't touch them at first. Just leave them alone, please. Just leave them alone. Work around. Don't work on them though. Just don't work on them, because it's gonna hurt. It's gonna feel weird. It's not even gonna be pleasurable. It's just gonna be like, stop, move on. It's like that. I promise you. Now it's different. Now I have more, like, I feel more that goes around in that area. I used to not. My nipples barely ever reacted to anything before I got them, but now it's different. It's a whole different story. That kind of sums up what's been going on with them. They are fine now. The healing process is pretty good. The healing processes of all my other piercings are great too, so that just kind of shows me that antimicrobial soap is the way to go, at least for me. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Comment, like, subscribe. Same as always, you guys will see me in the next video. My mother was literally giving my father pieces of herself, and it still wasn't enough. And I do this in relationships all the time. I guess even bad traits are still passed down to